welcome back. Thank you for joining me on this next episode. And oh yeah, we've got a trader here, haven't we? Squash, peach, mushroom, corn and roots. Okay, so they're selling some of their foraging stuff. Nothing there that we need to buy, but we've got the two spaces still, haven't we? We're trying to work out what they are. So maybe there's something for the orchard. Maybe 2 items for the orchard, we'll see. We want to be checking out all the seeds that the traders bring by. Oh, let's dismiss you. And I've just realised actually maybe that's why they went out of sync, because if you remember when we initially built the 2 trading posts, we had 2 boats come in at once, but then it went on to this one here being a bit later than the other. Maybe we didn't dismiss the trader straight away, and that set everything back. Who knows? Always rewatch the episode and see if I'm right or wrong. Here we go, producing some good meat here in this hub. A couple of herdsmen there. I wonder if we need any more houses here. Although we've got the 3 houses here for our traders, so 2 traders there and a child. Another 2 traders, all young traders in their early 20s, which is interesting. Maybe that's what the young ones like doing. Oh, no, I'll just take a quick screenshot here actually for the thumbnail. Oh, right, so yeah, we've built the extra mine and we were actually mining from it. This one's got 6% left, but they're transitioning over. That works quite well. Look how deep this one went. Wonder if it'll go any deeper. I guess that they're on that final little hole there, so they go all the way down and round and round and down, and slowly the amount of space just reduces as you go down. Just see if there's any more traders. Oh, what are these stars? Achievement unlocked, healthy. Achievement unlocked, smiles all round. What are these? Okay, that's good. So we've unlocked a couple of achievements. We unlocked one before, didn't we? Earlier in the season. So I'd say that's definitely a tick in the box for keeping our health maintained high and our happiness. Don't know what unlocks that achievement. Maybe you have to sustain it for a certain amount of time, or with a certain population. Who knows? And I'm sure this tavern has been helping towards the happiness of our population for sure. I'm just going to see what these mines are doing, because we've got this one on coal and this one on coal, but we've only got 16 coal there. Wonder why we haven't got much coal. I guess we're just getting through the tools now. Oh, there's a ship coming in. Let's see what they've got to offer. Chickens! Okay, we don't need chickens, we'll dismiss you. We've got loads of chickens. We've got 15 there. And we've got 8 there. I can't remember if we put this one back up or not. I think we did. 9 out of 8, so they'll be slaughtering a chicken there, or we'll be getting some chicken meat. Just see what sort of stuff. Yeah, so we don't have a huge amount in this storage barn. We've got a lot of wool from our sheep, and we've got a lot of leather in this hunting cabin. We don't have a lot of food otherwise. I'm wondering if it's worth... I guess there's a lot of people up here. And I wonder how many gatherers we've got. How many gatherers have we got? So we've got a total of 6 gatherers, but only 1 gatherer here. It's because we've got so much food coming in general. I guess we could try and add more gatherers in this local area, but I'm not sure how you do that. There we go. Yep, so 2 out of 4. So that's good. We'll increase the amount of food in this specific area, just because we don't have a whole lot in the storage barn. I'm sure that'll work. I wonder if we can do that for our hunters as well. Yep, 2 out of 3 there. Okay, that'll work for me. We've got lots of fishermen up here. In fact, we could increase the number of fishermen. Another trader coming in. No, it hasn't gone on to this one. Just leave it at 2. Right, what have we got to trade? Let's get these last 2 things. Pumpkins. Oh, so this gives us a whole list of everything. Oh, pecans. We don't have the ability to grow pecans. They're just pecans we can buy, not the seeds. Pecans don't sound familiar. Let's go and check. You're dismissed. You've not got anything we can have. There we go. row on by. So, have we got pecans in this list? No, so we've identified what we need. We need pecans, and we need something else. Well, and I think... Ooh, are the pecans things you grow in a field? I think they are. Nuts grow underground, I think. And then I'd imagine something for the orchard. So we've got peach, pear, plum, apple. What else grows on a tree? Not really sure. Maybe an orange, but that they have to be in hot climates. Lots more labourers coming through, and wow, I've just seen our population 106. Just need some pecan seeds, and then something else, which we'll find out. In fact, it's me being a bit silly. I guess we could have a look at the inventory if it gives a 0 against things. Beans? Do we have beans? Pumpkin, pecan, pepper. Not sure if it does show you what's missing because... Oh no, it does. Pecans aren't here, but they are on the overall list. Okay, so on the inventory somewhere we're going to find something we haven't got. We've got pumpkin. I think we've got beans. There's a boat coming in. Pepper. I think we've got pepper. Cherry. Cherry we don't have. I don't think we've got cherry. I think we worked it out. Pumpkin seeds. Nope. We need pecan seeds or cherry seeds, I think. Let's just check if we've got cherry. Peach, pear, plum, apple, cherry. So it's cherry and pecan that we need. Cool, we've worked it out. Just need the trading post to come in. I guess we could build another trading post. We could build a... How much firewood have we got? Ooh, just clicked on a person instead of the post. So we've got 640 there, in case we get the trade opportunity up there. And we've got 880 firewood here. We've got plenty to go around, although we've only got 300. Our maximum limit's 4. So I guess we could hire... Oh no, look, we've got 5 woodcutters. Oh, surely that's going to go up to maximum very quickly. We must have just taken a load. I'm going to build a new trader. So we have 3 trading posts. Let's get some more boats in and trades. Let's do this. Can't put it there. Put it down there, up here. That's it, we've got to have it on the road, haven't we, like that. Could put a trading post there. Here would make sense. Here would really make sense. Oh, right next to the road there. Okay, let's do it. We've got a boat coming in. Let's see what you've got. Chestnut seeds or potato seeds. I think we've already got chestnut, but I'll just double check. Yeah, we've got chestnut and potato. So no thanks, but I thought we were close there. We'll send you on your way. We're building a new trading post because we've got 24 labourers, and we can definitely have the spare labour to go into the trading. And we'll need some more houses as well for our new traders. And I'm quite happy with where they are because they're all kind of spread out, these traders, aren't they, along the river. So we'll do 3 houses for the 6 traders. And trading post down here, 1 in the middle up there, and 1 over here. I guess we could potentially have another one. Ooh, I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how we do with 3 trading posts. We're going full on this build. We've got all the materials delivered already, and we're just going to build that trading post. Wait for our builders. Let's employ a couple more builders. We've only got 2. And last time I heard, they were living out over here, weren't they? Oh, new boat coming in. Let's see what they've got. So pecans and cherries that we're after. So it's going down to this one. But I'm pretty happy with everything else. We've got 15,000 food, which is slightly up from the 14,000 odd that we were settling at. So we've got more food coming in, but then I did chickens and sheep. Nope, dismissed. We're waiting for these missing items, aren't we? Oh, here we go. Built the trading post. Let's employ all the traders we can. So we've got 18 traders now. There we go, 1 too many. And it's interesting actually, I've just seen that if you employ 1 person too many, it does tell you up here somewhere. So you can look out for it. So we'll unemploy them. And we'll need something to trade with, so let's get some firewood. We'll do 640, so that's just an easy amount that will guarantee us that we're able to buy anything. Unless both of the missing items turn up at one trading post, then we'll be in trouble. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Right, cherry and pecans. Come on. We're going to have 3 boats coming in now. It'll be interesting to see if they, like, 3 came in at once. We'd cope, but would potentially have to pause the game. Quite happy with this expansion over here. It's a nice setup with all the different housing, and they've even got their own trader. We could give them their own herbalist, and I must say I've pointed out when outbreaks have started, but I haven't necessarily kept up with them and shown you how they're going. But as long as you have a hospital up and running all the time, and the patient will go straight in and the outbreak gets stopped very quickly indeed. The worst one we've had 3 outbreaks, but the worst one was the first one. Even though we had the hospital up and running, it kept spreading, and we ended up with a total of about 3 people ill, which wasn't too many. And but they kept sort of curing themselves after the next one was sort of going in, and we kept on top. Here we go. Got a trade. More sheep and chickens, just like the last boat. Nope, we'll dismiss you. Carry on your way. Surely we've got to be close to these pecans. Definitely a fan of pecan pie, so it'd be good if we could get some pecans to grow. It goes quite dark when it gets rainy. Quite happy with this area. We got our cows in the end, didn't we? We got our sheep. Got our chickens. Oh, one's going to be slaughtered there. We had 9 out of 8. Well, let's see what's in the storage barn. So berries, eggs, leather, roots, onions, mushrooms, venison and wool. So there's no beef. There's no chicken meat, but we've got the eggs, and yeah, there's everything else. There's everything that a gatherer would bring in, and the hunter, so the venison. The only thing we're missing there is oh, there's some chicken. There we go. The only thing we're missing there is fish. We've got, not everyone can have fish, I guess. What we could do actually is build a well in this little conurbation out here, because it's quite far away from the water. We'd struggle if there was a fire. I can't remember where the well is. Here we go. There it is. We'll put the well out there. And oh, 2 boats coming in at once. Ah, that's interesting. That's pretty cool as well. Wonder if one's faster than the other. Oh look, are they having a race? We follow them down. Here we go. What have we got? Corn seeds, cabbage seeds, wheat seeds. Wow, they've got a lot. Pepper seeds, pumpkin seeds. No, they don't have what we need. They don't have what we need. What about this one? Trade. Beef, cabbage, hide coat, chestnuts. Pecan seeds! Right, let's stop the game. Come on. Let's absolutely trade for the pecan seeds. That's pretty cool. It's going to be 625. And we'll trade. Now what else did we need? Cherry. Now they've got lots of cherries, but not the cherry seeds. Ooh, nearly there. Okay, on your way. We've got one more thing to get, and then we've done it. One more item there, and it's cherry. Okay, come on guys, we're full on. Play the game. And we had 2 boats at once, hadn't seen that before. So that's interesting. We've got 15,500 food. Looks like we're fairly equalised with the food for now. Nice sunny day coming on. 32 degrees. I don't know if that's Fahrenheit or Celsius. I mean, I'd expect that to be Celsius. That's what we do in England. It's a little outcrop here. It's worked really well with our mining community. Loads of stuff in stock here, mainly logs. So our foresters are doing very well. And we are a bit short on firewood, but that's because we've just done a trade, I think, and we're just sucking in all the firewood. So quickly reproducing that firewood after we've sucked it into the trading post. It's down here, wasn't it? Yeah, 568 already, and I think we've set like 800, haven't we? But we can reduce that down to 640. so they've just gone a bit over then, 690. So we'll see our firewood rocket up quite quickly because we've got 5 woodcutters, which is quite a lot. And here we go, here's a boat. Is this going to be the one? We've got 813 stone, which is fantastic. Here we go. Is it going to be the one? Walnut seeds, wheat seeds. They've got a lot of stuff. Peach seeds. Nearly, because that's an orchard item. Cabbage seeds. No. We don't have the cherry seeds. Dismissed. Come on. I wonder if we'll have 2 boats coming at once again. Or that'll test the theory of when they come in, actually, because this one came in first, and then we serviced it, and then sent it on its way, and then this one came in second, and then we sent it on its way a little while after this one. So I guess this one would come in first, and then this one would come in second the next time, if there is like a timer. So we'll see. Fishing hut's doing well. Food limit of 23,400. Here we go. Here's the boat. Just going to be the one. See how our farm field's doing. So we're growing wheat there, corn there, potato there. And I'm pretty happy with what we've achieved in this series. And oh, here we go. Here are the 2 boats. Okay. So they've kind of come in one after another, which is interesting. Right. You're selling coal, warm coats, log and stone. Nope, dismissed. What are you selling? Cherries. Close. No cigar. Selling the cherries, not the cherry seeds. We're after the cherry seeds. The last question mark on our inventory. And we're keeping up with the booze. We've got 178, and I think we've put a limit of 500, so it's just yeah, it's fish that we're running out of, isn't it? Because we use fish in the production, so we'll just hire another couple fishermen, and that comes at a good time anyway, because we're down to 14,000 food, so that's coming down a bit as our population rises. So God, we've got 123 people. We'll have to keep an eye on our food. Cemetery, we've got 11 out of 64 graves, so plenty of space there. If we have a look at our chapel, or our church, 3 doors. Wonder what they're all for. That's obviously the main entrance, not sure what the other 2 are for. 171 people in our town. And folks, we will make this the last episode, because I feel as though we've tried everything out. We've built the core of everything we need, and demonstrated all the different things in the game. And I think from here you could only really kind of build things up. So more houses. You could pick any one of these areas and build up more houses. And I guess this small hamlet would be a candidate. Or over here we could build up this area and have, you know, more things like another hospital and all those things, and another brewery. What have we got here? Apple seeds, bean seeds, walnut seeds, corn, cherry seeds! We've done it, we've done it, we've done it. Let's pause the game so he doesn't go away. And 625, of course. 625, enter. Ooh, nearly pressed dismiss for a minute there. I've done that before, it's terrible. Cherry seeds, trade. We've done it, we've got an achievement unlocked as well. So, achievement unlocked farmer, achievement unlocked trader. So we've basically got all of our items. And let's see it. There we go, the last picture in the puzzle. Very happy with that indeed. Okay, brilliant. Let's send you on your way and carry on the game. So we've unlocked quite a few achievements. It's quite nice when that happens. We'll be replenishing the firewood here. And I think as we go on our way out, we'll have a close-up look at everything and see what you think as a farmer there, tending the cattle. We've got 5 out of 5 cattle here, 5 out of 5 sheep, and 8 out of 8 chickens there. And remember, we went for kind of a principle of what's the minimum you can do in terms of, like, when you split out a field, The minimum you can split on is 10 animals, meaning you're going to be left with 5 animals. So the minimum pasture size to take those 5 animals in these regional hubs, and that was a 10 by 10 for the cattle, it was a 9 by 9 for 5 sheep. And the smallest pasture you can do is a 7 by 7, and that actually takes 8 chickens, another trader coming in. But you could, if you wanted to have just all 5 of each animal, you could reduce the limit down to 5, or just keep them at 8, because chickens are smaller and you need more. And we've got one of everything here, all the stone houses, and we've got our forester, and our gatherer, and our hunter, and our woodcutter. We've got a local source of fish, and we've got a local trader here with all the houses next to it for employing everyone. So we've tried to keep housing near all the different types of businesses so that people can live near where they work, and so we can store stuff near where we work as well. That's really important. What are you trading? Warm coat, firewood, iron, ale, coal. Interesting. You're dismissed. And what are you trading here? That doesn't actually say you've got anything. That's a bit weird. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, okay, we were looking at the wrong trading post, but either way that doesn't really matter. On your way. I think you have the same stuff as the other person. We built a little hamlet out here to establish a foothold, and there's a well, so that we could go across here and expand into the newfound land and do a proper expansion out here instead of just like a small extension hamlet. And then this was our first foray into the north. Quite expanded now. I mean, once you get a trading post in, that requires a lot of extra labour, and also we would be taking probably firewood from this stockpile unless it's closer to this stockpile. So either way, it's in between. And we did our expansion here of the fields, but we did a 10 by 10 and a 10 by 10 for these, and a 7 by 7 for those chickens. And the wood has built up really nicely around all these expansions out here, and even this one up there. And we come down here into our main town through 2 different areas, down here and down here. And we had this little farm area that we expanded into, which is really nice. That gave us loads of crops because we have the space out there. And also we experimented with these mother pastures, where if you have these big pastures where you can have like a maximum of 10 or 12 animals is better, because it kind of hangs around the 9 mark sometimes. Then you can then split them out into the smaller fields we've seen elsewhere. So this is our mother pasture for cows, and ideally we'd have wanted that a bit bigger, so it's 20 by 10, but ideally you want it a bit bigger so it can take like, instead of 10 cows, maybe 11 or 12. Here we go, here's the sheep field that's got 12, so we can split that now, and even though it's not highlighted, if we built a pasture and then specified that it could hold sheep, that split would then be optional, and we'd send half of them over to there. That's how we do it. Here's our mother chicken pasture, 15 chickens altogether, and we can split them out into regional pasturing hubs, which we could do a bit more down here, I guess, if we wanted to, but maybe that's not necessary. We've got this little expansion down here. Down here, these are our original 2 expansions from the main town that was up here where we started. And actually, we've got our original stockpile and storage barn. That's what we started with, and these are the houses that we originally built to start with. And actually, where the sheep field is, we had a farm field, didn't we? And we expanded out here into the cemeteries. We built this boarding house to help, when we upgrade houses, that helped with the people who were then made homeless while the house is upgraded. Got our quarry here that's finally being used up, and everyone's moved on to here. But we've got 1,000 limit on stone, which we've got, which is a huge amount of stone to have. New traders come in, and then we've got this eastern expansion where we had the tornado rip through, and it took off 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe buildings, or took out a few buildings and a lot of trees. And then the tornado totally and completely destroyed our northern expansion here, which we rebuilt from, and we came back. Look, there's a boat going off there, and we've got one here and one here. Sheep there for that boat, and chickens, and sheep and chickens as well. So I'm starting to notice a bit of a pattern, because we've had those before. But there it is, folks. There's the review. There's the series, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see similar games, I'm obsessed with city building games, so check out my channel. And thank you very much for watching.